this world knowing only life, yet death awaits us all. Using some of the most up-to-date scientific equipment, we endeavour to gather evidence that there is life after death. These are our investigations into the mysterious world of the paranormal. Whatever you have seen, whatever you have felt, whatever you believe, there is more to this world. There is the ghost dimension.
Hey everybody! Let's get this party started today. Hello, Elizabeth, Amy, Joanne, Kat, Hannah Martin, Susan, who's gonna do some chair aerobics with me? Hey, Zodi, Joanne, Mira, it's that time again, guys. Hi, my green room. Miss Carrie is in my green room. Hi, Miss Trish. All right, everybody. I hope everybody is having an enjoyable day today. We're going to do things a little differently today. I'm still going to be pulling and doing one-card reads for everybody that's here with us tonight. I'll go through the list and pull like I normally do from the deck. And I'm going to actually pull in a few people as well to do the live stream with me. And Miss Mira is waiting as well. I see Miss Mira and Miss Carrie. So we're going to be doing live reads with them. They're part of the Ghost Dimension family here. So again, I want to wish Mr. Sean and Bex Reynolds a happy anniversary. And if you're on the video here, please like, share, and subscribe. And if it's kind of lagging a little bit, please head over to YouTube and you know, it's not quite as laggy over there if you can. And please, you know, join the group. We have a great family growing here, and it's a really great thing. Had a couple questions, and girls in my green room, please hang tight. I'll be with you in a sec. I wanted to address a couple things, and for anybody that's new here today, hi, Ma Darville, how are you? I see you too. I just wanted to give everybody a little heads up about who I am and what I do and how I do it. My name is Bear, and I've seen spirit and heard spirit since I was very young, and didn't really, hi Craig, didn't really know, you know, what it was when I was a child. But as I grew and into my teen years and what have you, the gift kind of got stronger. I grew up in a Roman Catholic household. I was adopted. And then later on, I worked with elders within a Native community to give me a little bit different background. And yeah, you know, I just want you to know that you know, everybody has their own beliefs, and I respect that. And coming from a Roman Catholic background and a Native background, you know, I was taught to respect all people's views and all people's religions. The difference between what I am, though, is I am a spiritual person. Okay. Religious, I'm not really religious. And people ask me, and there is a difference between spirituality and religion. Religion is man-made and created, and spirituality is how we connect to the divine. And I believe in Creator God. And I once told a pastor who asked me, you know, what I did when I saw spirit, and how I could, you know, relate to that, and how I do relate to it. And my thing is, I believe in Creator God. Therefore, I believe all things are possible. Okay, so connecting with spirit is part of my spirituality. And all the religious people that I've worked with, whether it was priests or nuns, because I grew up in a Catholic household, or whether it was my elders from the Native community, they all trusted my gift that I had, and all helped me kind of harness that energy and learn how to utilize it to best serve people. So when I connect to spirit, spirit brings through things that will help the individual that I'm working with to deal with something that is currently going on in their life, to help them better understand what's going on in their life and move through it in a positive way. Okay, it's always given with love. I never know if I'm going to get mediumship, or it's going to be guides, or it's spirits, or it's angels. There's different energy levels, but I never bring anything through that's negative, ever. Okay, I put up protection around myself and the people that I'm reading, and we just go from there. So the deck I use is a deck that I created with spirit, and that is my Mitaku Oisin. We are all related, and that's what that means, deck. And it has animals, it has creatures, it has stones, it has herbs, it has things that relate to my life and others people's life. And all the cards is a way to help us to connect. Okay. Hi, Susan Gosling. I see you too. Okay. And, you know, we all have abilities when we're born, and as children, we all have abilities. But as we grow, people and society teach us to kind of shut that off. I was not allowed to shut it off. I tried to shut it off for many times throughout my years, and spirit kind of picked me up by the scruff of my neck and put me right back on to that path that I walk. So my gift is here to serve others and assist others in their life, and that's what I try to do. So nothing that I connect with. Hi, Miss Debbie, I love you. And nothing that I do or connect with is in any way negative. Now, that is not to say that there aren't negative things out there, because there are, but I don't put that out there, so that's not what is brought to me. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to bring on our first guest. And Mira, if you can hang on, I'm going to bring our birthday girl on first. And let me fix the screen here so I can do this properly. Hi, Miss Carrie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you?
Oh, can't hear you. Oh, there you is. There you are. There. Nope, there you are. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And I hope your day has been going amazing. Can you hear me okay?
Today. I can hear you fine.
Okay, good. Okay, good deal. Okay, what I want you to do is kind of just settle and relax a little bit. I'm going to shuffle the cards for you as you're sitting with me. Okay, and just kind of, you don't need to tell me anything. I just need you to kind of sit and, you know, if there's something in particular that you're wanting to ask in your head, go ahead and ask it in your head. I'm sure Spirit will hear it one way or the other. Okay. Now, this is all new. This isn't normally the way I do this on the stream, but I had talked to Bex and Sean, and I thought, you know, this would be kind of fun to do. You guys would get to see a little bit different side of me. Okay, I'm going to give this one more shuffle. Now I'm going to lay down the 7th card for Miss Carrie, and it's her birthday, so everybody here should be wishing her happy birthday in the comments so she can go back and see them and know that she's loved and she has a lot of blessings and friends around her. Okay, 7th card I picked because there's 7 directions, which is north, south, east, west, above, below, and within. Okay, there's also the 7 grandfather teachings. Okay, so that is why I picked the 7th card. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, this is one of my favorite creatures in the whole wide world. Your card today, Miss Carrie, is the duck. Okay. Now, people are going to say, that's crazy. What kind of card is that? What kind of totem is a duck? Well, let me tell you. I raised ducks on and off all my life. I love ducks. Ducks are amazing creatures that if you actually watch them, they are all about balance. Okay. They don't have arms and legs like we do. They simply have legs. And if you look at their bodies, they're very disproportionate. Yet they can overcome probably 90% of the obstacles that come into their life. Okay. So what I'm hearing for you right now, okay, is you need to bring about balance for yourself right now. You're a caregiver. They're telling me that you are always giving to other people, okay? So that you give, and you don't really leave a lot for you. And you're going to be really humble, and you're going to say, oh, yeah, but that's okay. You know, it's okay. This is what I love to do, and this is who I am. However, you need to remember that you need to take care of self, okay? Now, the duck will teach you, again, that through life's obstacles, you can look at things and kind of like, you look at them from this angle, you look at them from that angle, and they're kind of twisting my head all around, and yet you'll find the way. So you're a person that people turn to, that when they have issues or problems, they look to you to help them overcome them, okay? And again, I'm being told really, really loud that you need to save some of what you give away, okay? And it's not bad or selfish to do that, but you need to keep some of that energy for yourself, okay? And I'm being told part of it is, okay, you don't want to like burn out at the end of the day. And I know you know what I mean by that, because Spirit's like saying, she gets it, she gets it, she gets it. It's, you're tired, you, again, and I keep getting this give. And I don't know what you do for a living, or if you're at home, Mom.
Yeah, I was a caretaker.
Okay, well.
I was a caretaker until January.
Okay, well then there you go. Part of this then is definitely, you know, about giving back to yourself, and you need to be able to do that. And I also want to say thank you very much for being that caregiver, okay, because the world needs people like you, okay? And this is like they're showing like an abundance. They open their hands and they're like giving you, Spirit is giving you like abundance of thank you, especially in this time of like what's going on in the world right now. You're in a very difficult position. And again, this is all about the obstacles that you are facing in your daily life and how you are dealing with those obstacles. So that the duck is showing me Spirit is all around you. They are there. If you need to tap into them because you have questions, they will hear you. I also am getting like a grandmother energy around you. Now, whether this is related to you, I'm not really sure as far as related as in family, but this is someone that you would consider family or is family. It's not a mother, it's a grandmother energy. So this could be like an older aunt or a grandmother, or again, a person that's older that you look to for sometimes advice or sometimes that smile. You had looked to them in your life, and they're stepping forward right now. And I'm being shown white flowers. These are not white roses. These are white. I almost want to say, they keep saying like a gardenia type flower. So it's a big bloom, okay? And they're handing these blooms to you and showing you these blooms. Now, whether you connect to these blooms or not, this is their way of showing you love. And again, it's a grandmother energy. And it's like, almost like, I want to say a lot of things were done in the kitchen, like baking, and it's like where you kind of got your connection with this person, this grandmother energy. It's where you connected the strongest with her. And she just wants you to know that she's there for you and she hears you, and that when you talk to her, whether it's in dream time or in your thoughts during the day, like you're thinking, oh, I wish I could, say this or that to you, definitely the connection is there, and she wants you to know that it's there. And the flowers are also tied with a balloon as happy birthday, and of course I know it's your birthday, but this is like a pink and yellow balloon. There's a pink balloon and a yellow balloon. For whatever reason, those are the two colors that are being handed to you with these beautiful flowers. Okay, do you have any quick questions before I let you go?
No.
Okay, did it make sense? Does it resonate with you at all, what I gave you? Okay, all right, that's all I need to know. The message is given, it's for you. God bless, and like I said, happy birthday to you, okay?
Thank you, Beth. Love you and stay safe.
Yep, and thank you for popping on with me today. I appreciate it, okay? So that's kind of like a mini reading in a nutshell. Thank you very much again, Carrie, and I'm going to do a couple card pulls, and then I'm going to pull Mira on. Hi, Mira. I see you in the green room yet. I am going to definitely do that. I'm going to kind of head over to Facebook because I don't have the feed here for a second, and I've got to kind of watch here on the bottom. Hang on one second, Mira. I have not forgot you, but I'm minimizing and upping and all kinds of good stuff with my computer here, which is not behaving nicely. They never do when you want them to, right? And I can't find me here. Okay, so I'm going to redo that. And then I'm just going to bring Mira on.
Oh.
Hi, Miss Mira. How are you?
Hey, how are you, Bear?
I'm doing well. How's it over in one of my favorite states? The craziness going away, or is it still happening?
Yeah, it's still ramping up. It's still ramping up, and I'm just trying to lay low. Come to work and just lay low.
Please, please, please be very safe. I know I don't have to tell you. You got to think and you got to be safe, and that's the most important thing right now. Miss Mira is here in the U.S. like I am, and it's kind of crazy. I'm in Michigan, and I grew up. I don't know how you grew up, but I grew up in Detroit, and I went through the riots already a couple times down there. And I also had family members that were police officers, one of them that was shot. So I know what the riots are. I feel for the people that are out there in the streets. I applaud them. I'm scared for them. At the same time, there's so much emotion, as I'm sure you know. It's just insane around the world. So
definitely.
Okay, so I appreciate you popping on, and Mira here is one of the Ghost Dimension family, and you guys can all join us over in YouTube. Yay! And Sean and Bex have started a great family over there, growing, and we all hang out together, and there's so much going on in the world. It's just fun to do.
Absolutely.
So it's a blast. And, you know, we have little perks for people that are over with our family, as well as stuff that we do here on Facebook Live as well. So, okay, what I need you to do is just kind of take a breath, clear your mind, and settle in and think of whatever it is that's going on that you are concerned about. I don't want to hear it. I just want you to kind of settle in and think about it. Take some deep breaths and, you know, just kind of center yourself a little bit. Okay, I will pull the 7th card for you, and then I will go from there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you have a beautiful card. Okay, your card today is the horse. Okay,
Oh.
if anybody can see it. Okay. You move around, everything's like backwards on here, so it's kind of like weird. I move my hand to the right and everything goes to the left. I move to the left and everything goes to the right. Okay, so your card is the horse today. Okay, the horse represents a few different things, but they're telling me to quit the few different things and just go right into it with you right now. The horse representing for you right now is about getting out of your comfort zone. Horse represents freedom. It represents spirit. It represents coming into your own. But it also is showing me that, you know, like everybody, you've been kind of stabled in. You've been kind of locked in the fences, so to speak, and you're like wanting to bust out those fences because you're really tired of being in those fences. Well, what I'm being shown and told for you is that you need to remain within those fences, but you need to expand more in a spiritual way and a kind of like a mind type of a way. So you need to get out of your comfort zone with things like maybe hobbies or gifts. And I say gifts because what I do, okay? And you need to learn some new things that will benefit you in, okay, the months ahead, but we're looking at like more towards the end of the year for you. So it's almost like what they're showing me is like classes or self-empowerment. But it like goes back and relates more to the job. So it's things that you can learn to advance what you do. And I don't know what you do there. And, you know, people that are in our, I don't know. Matter of fact, we just connected on Facebook today. So I really don't know what you do. But so this is being shown that it would be for advancements for you. And it is career related. So, and it's like, again, it's almost because you can't get out of the fence, you can't get out of the boundaries that the horse, you know, like the free horses want to do on the plains, you know. And because of that, these opportunities are going to present themselves and it will make you stronger. And I actually see like pay advancement, career advancement within what you do. But again, they're showing me like wide open opportunities. So like this is now, if you've even been thinking of it, this is the time to go ahead and grasp it, because this is the time that you'll have on your hands, and there won't be any more time like this than what's currently going on. And I want to say the next 3 or 4 months, so whatever it is that you choose to do within the next 3 or 4 months, you'll be able to do it, complete it, and it will enrich what you have going on. Okay, because, and again, they're showing me the horse. Okay, once we get to that end of that 3-4 month period, it's going to be like the gates are going to open and boom, there's just going to be stuff going on. You're going to be super busy. You're going to be super involved with not only like things going on at work, but it's going to like pack with things like within your circle. I call it the sacred hoop. People can call it your life circle, but it's all those things that are really super important with you, the people that are super important with you. And it's like all of that will require, and I'm being told the word require attention. Okay, those are the two words they're giving me. Like in a more super focused way. So all that will come into play for you, and it will, but it's all positive, but it's going to be going on so boom, 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 boom type of a thing, that now is the time you need to take. And they're like, God, why hasn't she done this? And I'm looking at it too, and I'm like, why wouldn't you have done this before? And it's like, you could have done it before. Like, almost like, why didn't you do this? Yeah. And kind of sign on to do this, like even at the beginning of all the lockdown crap. And it's like, almost like because you didn't think it was going to last this long or whatever, they said, don't worry about that, just do it. Okay, whatever this is, and they're telling me you know what it is, just do it. Okay, it'll be, you know, they're like giving the blessing sign on it. And I'm also just had a male figure walk in for you. And this is not a grandfather energy. This is a father or an uncle energy, father, uncle, brother type of an energy. It's a younger, he wasn't like super old, but it's like, again, now I'm getting more of like a father energy with it. And it's just like he's reaching around you right now and giving you a big hug. And it's like, you miss him, you want signs from him, but you need to know that he's there for you. And he does hear and he does watch the things you're doing, and he's very proud. But he says, this is your time. My time is like not now. My time, I had my time, and remember the good things, and just remember it's okay. Okay, but it's almost like time to let go of the grief is what I'm being told for you, whether you understand this or not. Okay, but I'm being told let go of the grief and remember the joy. Okay, and I don't mean to make you cry, but that's their message. And he loves you so much, and he's so proud of you, and he doesn't miss you, if this makes sense, because he sees you and he's with you. He watches all your accomplishments. He watches all your sorrows. He watches all your hard work. He watches everything. So he's there. He said, this is your time. Okay. This is your time. Okay. So hopefully you understand that. I leave that with you with much love, and, okay. Love to you for that. And thank you. And please, he's saying you better tell her, and he's shaking his finger at you. You better tell her. She better just go ahead and do it. There's no reason not to do it. So do it. So whatever that is that you need to do,
I will.
Okay?
I will.
Okay, Miss Mira. I love you, and I look forward.
Love you.
I look forward to when Sean and Bex get over here from across the pond and we start cracking the whip with them and going across country with them.
Don't you know it?
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. I love you, son.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks for coming on. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, okay. So now you guys kind of got a little bit of a breath of what I do here. Okay. Now I'm going to jump on. Now bear with me for a minute. Okay. Because I got to shut down the volume on some things so I can see everybody's. Hang on. Right, I got to find it here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now I can see comments and I can see things going on. Michelle Rousewell, hello. I'm going to kind of go back up to the top of this so I can see here. Hi, Susan Duncan, Craig Bailey, Debbie Nelson, Michelle Borg, Zoe, Cliff. Okay, so who would like to have a card? Hi, Bex is here with us. Thank you, Bex, for being here. So yeah, so now I'm going to flip back to the other screen again really quick. And let's see if anybody else would like a card today. Let me see. I'm glad, Carrie, that it made complete sense for you. Okay. And yeah, I love Mira's accent. You know, you guys got great accents over in the UK too. So I appreciate it all. All right. So anybody else would like a reading, please, by all means, Put it in the box here. I gotta scroll back up because I'm like missing things here, I think. Yes, Michelle Martin, you may indeed have a card. Michelle Martin, I am going to pull a card for you. Let me shuffle the deck. And whew, 1 second here. So much going on. And let me. Michelle Martin, I'm going to get you right now. And woohoo. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I've got like trying to see everything and do this on my own here, and it's a little bit. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Okay, Miss Joanne Garnett, I'll bring you in a minute. Let me get Miss Martin a card. Joanne, hang tight. I'll send you the link. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, this is a neat card. This was a card that I actually added this past time. And for everybody that ordered my cards, my printer won't be back to work till the end of this month. As soon as he's back to work with his staff, the cards will be done and I will send them out. Okay, so Miss Martin, your card today is the Komodo Dragon. Okay, now for all of you that don't believe in dragons, I will tell you they did walk the earth. They were here. They're still in another dimension. They're still in spirits. They're still great guardians. And the Komodo dragon is still here walking the earth, okay? Now, the Komodo dragon, Miss Martin, brings through for you, and I gotta kind of put my glasses here a little bit, brings through for you, okay, let me see, okay, about protection, about old things, old habits, old memories, old things that you've kind of dragged forward with yourself to the front, okay? So in other words, you're bringing along with you in your life right now things from the past that don't serve you anymore and you need to kind of let go, okay? And it's about protection, and I keep being seen like this, like protection of my heart, right? Protection of my heart. It's almost like there's been things in your life that have, the way you view it, okay, and this is not the way Spirit views it, but it's almost like it's broken you. And this is what I'm getting from Spirit, okay? But you need to like change the attitude, because things that, and I know this sounds really cliche, but things that really affect us in negative ways, or they really hurt us and cause a lot of pain for us, they make us grow. It's sort of like birthing a baby or birthing an idea. There's a lot of work that gets put into it, but the change in the outcome is beautiful. Okay, so what I'm being told is, although you're keeping things close to vest and you're trying to protect, by trying to protect so tightly, so fiercely, and again, that's what the dragons do, okay? They're very fierce protectors, okay? By doing so much, you've got yourself so tight that the things that you are desiring, the things that you want to manifest into your life are not occurring because you've stifled them, okay? So you need to know that Spirit is around you and loves you and cares about you, and that they will help you move through all of this pain, this anger. I feel it's more like, again, personal pain, whatever it is, but you need to let it go. Whether it's something that you are viewing as pain, you are viewing as like, and I hate to use the word failure, and I don't mean it in a negative way, but things that you feel you didn't kind of live up to, those are your expectations, okay? I've done that. It took me many years to learn that, because I have certain expectations of what other people should be behaving or acting doesn't mean that's how they feel or how they're going to act. Okay, we are responsible for our own stuff. Okay, our own our own things that are going on. Okay, so we should not be putting our expectations onto others. Okay, so again, by keeping so tight with not wanting to open up to the possibilities, you're missing a lot of things that are going on that are positive, that are trying to make their way to you. And the universe keeps pushing them at you, and you're missing them, okay? And they want you to know that you're loved, you're cared for, but you need to open to the possibilities of things that are coming into you for you to benefit your life, to bring blessings to your life, and to make your life fuller. Okay, so that's the Komodo dragon. Okay, Miss Martin, and I hope that that works for you. Okay, now let me see. Who was I just talking to and said I would bring them on? Let me send them an invite. Okay, so again, you know, this isn't like a science, people, you know. A lot of times people don't understand fully because maybe they don't connect, or maybe you know, it makes them nervous that people connect. And it's, again, I'm not connecting to anything bad. It's really something that's brought through for you. Miss Joanne Garnett, I just sent you a link over on Facebook. Please feel free to tap that and come into my home. Okay, just tap that link, come in, I'll see you, I'll bring you in. Okay, all right, let's see. I'm gonna scroll down or scroll up. Let me see here. It's kind of crazy going on right now. Whee! Okay, Margaret Bithell. Yes, I am going to give you a card while I'm waiting for the other person who might be heading in. Okay. Hi, Anan. How are you, my dear? Why don't you, I'll send you a link too, Anan, and let's see if I can bring you on for a minute, and I will give you a card. Let me get into that. I'm going to hit this for you, Miss Anan, as I'm going to give Miss Blisslow a card too. 1 second, folks. This is like a little bit crazy because I'm doing it on my own tonight, okay? Going back to StreamYard. Okay, so, and who did I send that to again? Joanne Garnett, please hop on. Okay, and I'm looking at closing that. I apologize, guys, because I usually have people here. Okay, Margaret Bithell. All right. Yeah, this is crazy, but it's okay. It's good crazy. I'm crazy anyway, so yeah. So hang on, Margaret. Here we go. All right, Miss Margaret. Back over here. And Joe, I see you. Hang tight. Margaret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Margaret, you have a really nice card today. You have the Dove. Okay. Let me see if I can see it. Okay, the Dove. Okay, now the Dove brings about blessings. The Dove is, you know, the white dove is kind of thought of as sacred in many cultures, and, you know, in many religions too, although, like I said, it's the man in religion, so I'm not really about religion. But this card represents the blessings that are coming into you. Okay, so there's something going on with you, or that you've been wanting to happen, and I'm getting like the number, I'm getting 2 numbers, and I don't know if they're together. I don't know if it's 2, 3, 23, or 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, but it's days. It's representing either a month or a day, or 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, and whatever it is that you've been kind of focused on, almost like super vigilantly focused on, like really keen, is going to be coming about. And it's almost like you're at the end of it. It's almost like, oh, this is never going to happen. This is never going to happen. This is never going to happen. Hang on. because Spirit is putting things into place for you, for these blessings to come in. And again, you have to remember a lot of things that happen to us are given to us or put there, but it's choice. So the choices we make will either move us further from whatever that goal is or bring it closer, okay? And what they're telling me, and they're kind of laughing, and they're not laughing at you, but they're laughing about a situation or the fact that you're almost like you've grown impatient about it. But it's like you put it out there and you think that, oh, this is just not going to happen. This is not what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to get to, the goal that I've set. It's just not going to happen. So you give up. Okay, so then you kind of switch lanes and you're thinking about something else, but then you ultimately go back to whatever this is. Okay, so as you switch lanes, they're clearing for this other goal, and then you go back to the original goal. So they got to kind of push everything back over into your lane. So you got to remember, spirits are like dimensional. They're like everywhere at once. They can be two places at once, but they also work with us. And everything is with choice, okay? So they're telling you, please be a little bit more patient, okay? They're telling you that it's coming, okay? And it's going to happen, but you've got to have the patience to do it. And again, I'm being given either the number 23, 2 to 3, which could be 2 to 3 months or 2 to 3 weeks, okay? But you have to be patient, be diligent, because those blessings are coming. They're going to be there for you, and it will occur. It will happen, okay? So I hope that kind of fits for you, and I hope it resonates a little bit with you and kind of gives you a better idea of what's going on in your situation. Hi, Kristen, and hi, Hannah Martin. Yeah, I'll get you a card, but I'm going to pull in Miss Joanne here right now for a minute here. Joanne Garnett, and I'll tell you why I love Joanne Garnett. Hi, Miss Joe. How are you? Can you hear me okay?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, thanks.
I got to tell you, the reason that Spirit drew me to you earlier in the day, and I did because I haven't done this before, I wanted to make sure some of the people that did come on here wanted to come on here, number one. Number two, understood what it was I do, okay, and didn't fear it. And number three, it's totally your choice or not your choice. I mean, because I had a few people that said, yeah, they weren't super comfortable. That's okay, okay? One of the reasons that I was drawn to your name is because of garnet, okay? And garnet is one of my favorite stones, plus it's my birthstone. And I don't know why, but Spirit kept saying, look at Joe. She's got garnet. Okay, so this is like one of my ultimate favorite stones. It's very dark, it's very red, and it's very earthy. Okay, so that was why. So if you think it was kind of creepy or crazy, you know, no creepy or crazy. Spirit just kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me to say, look, there's Joe Garnet. Okay. So does that make you laugh and ease up a little bit?
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you know, some people have never gotten reads before in person with people, you know, or they wouldn't think about it. But people, once they get to know me and see me, you know, they're like, oh, well, that wasn't like anything I thought it would be. And there's really nothing to be scared of, because Spirit, for the most part, other than when the angels come through, and that's like a whole different vibration, they've been here on earth and they know our struggles. So they don't judge. They're not around us to judge. They don't care. You know, they're just here to support and help, right?
Yeah. You're amazing, Bear.
Thank you. Looky, I got a ghost dimension mug. Did you get one yet?
Not yet. I will do.
Yeah, they're good. Anyway, all right, Joe's part of our family. So, okay. I'm going to pick you the 7th card, okay? So just kind of close your mind off to other things. Think about whatever, whatever it is you might want some answers for, and just kind of breathe. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it out. No big deal. Okay, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a very gentle card. Okay, this is the deer. Okay, the doe. Doe, a deer, a female deer. You know that song, right?
I do.
Okay, I love deer. I have deer at my home every day. Okay, and the deer speak to your feminine side, the gentleness. Okay, and a lot of what's coming through today, and I'm seeing a pattern, there usually is when I do multiple reads, is about self-care. Okay, so what I'm being told, oh, look at me, just like shoot it all out there, Bear. What I'm being told really loud for you is you need to do some self-care. Okay, again, this isn't selfish, and I don't understand why. Well, no, I do understand, because social society norms have taught us, put everybody in front of us before we take care of ourselves. But what I'm being told right now is, and they're actually showing me a book, like for you to sit down and read a book, take time for yourself, set some candles out, get in the tub, relax, enjoy, but enjoy your space. And if you've got people that are with you, you need to like set the boundary and put that like bubble around you. I'm being told almost like they're showing me like a, the old cake covers where, you go into a bakery and they put like a cover over like the cakes, the glass clear covers, and they like, ta-da, they pull it off and then they cut the slice of cake. Well, what they're doing is telling you to put that bubble or that cake cover over you. Okay. And you need to just kind of revel in some personal space and personal time with unplugging from everything, with telling everybody, don't call me, don't talk to me for an hour. Okay. And it's just about nothingness. It's just about breathing and centering yourself. And what I'm being told is you need to do this to bring about balance, like, because I get that you're a very spiritual person, that you're very caring and loving person, but it's like you've got so much else going on outside of the bubble that it's not balancing for you. So it's like you feel like you can't breathe even when you can breathe. It's almost like you're not realizing you're in control because you're allowing everything around your circle and the white noise to control your emotions, okay? And it's like, yes, the world's been on an emotional roller coaster. Yes, it's almost like when I'm sitting, that ride, and I used to hate this ride. I used to love it, but I hated it. When I go to the carnival and it was a tilt-a-whirl, right? And you'd sit, and when you go around this thing, it'd take you around, but then the individual seats would also spin, almost like the teacup ride at Walt Disney. Same thing. It's a spinny ride. And when I'm really sitting in and I'm really looking, and you're kind of guarding yourself right now, so it's like, I want Bear to see all of it. I'm going to keep a little bit tight here, but believe me, they're showing me it's kind of like a tilt-a-whirl. Okay, so it's like you have all these things spinning in with you, and like you're focused here, you're focused there, but you need to bring it all in balance. Okay, once you do, okay, you need to remember to do this a few times a week for yourself. And again, this is the deer speaking. It's a motherly, caring, nurturing thing. Okay, the doe is all about nurturing self. Okay, so you need to nurture yourself, and you need to do this a few times a week, not just like once a month or once a year, because I'm told you like put it way on the back burner. You need to just do it so that you remember how to breathe again. Does this make sense for you?
It does. It's just getting the time, babe, that's all.
It's not about getting the time. It's about
we
making the time. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Because I can tell you from experience, you can be sitting here saying, I'm going to make the time. I'm going to make the time. 5 years go by and you've never made time. Or a year goes by and you've never made time. Okay. Remember also, by nurturing yourself, okay, by nurturing yourself, you will also help everybody that's in your circle, everybody that's in your sacred hoop, okay? Yeah. Everybody that you hold dear, everything that you hold dear. By you doing this, okay, and it doesn't have to be an hour, even if you do it once a week, okay? You need to set your boundaries, because right now, everybody's got a piece of you but you. And that's what I'm being told, okay? Yeah. And it's not that they're bad. It's not anything about that. It's not that they're needy. It's not that they don't care about you. It's because you haven't set your boundaries to care for yourself, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
Spirit loves you. You bet. Okay, and I hope you do what Spirit says, because if they don't, they're going to be kicking me in the head again. And every time I see your name, they're going to go, look, darn it, darn it, darn it. And then I'm going to have to come whip your butt. All right.
Thank you.
You bet. Many blessings. Bye-bye. Thanks for popping on. All right, guys. So let me see what else I can do. I'm going to look here. And go up here again. Miss Hannah Martin, you wanted a card, and Miss Hannah Martin will be next. Okay, let me grab Miss Hannah Martin a card. All right, I gotta shuffle them. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been kind of a really crazy day today. Sunday was like totally cold. And I see my sister Anan is here. I'm going to do Hannah Martin's card first, and then I'm going to bring Miss Anan on so you can meet her. And I'll do a little mini reading for her. And yeah, it was really cold over the weekend. It dipped down to 38 degrees Fahrenheit, and today it's 80. So yeah, go figure that, right? All right. Miss Martin, Miss Hannah, right? That's what I'm reading for. Holy crow. See, I need some Sean here. All right. I am going to do Hannah card. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, cool card. Okay. Your card today is the Jaguar, or the Black Panther. Okay. Now, Hannah Martin, Black Panther. Okay, this is about, you have a lot of things that are waiting for you to happen, to occur, so that they can come in and embrace what you're doing and bring all these amazing things to you that you are at a point right now to walk into on your path. But it's like, for whatever reason, and I keep getting, you're making excuses to not do, okay? Like, you know you're supposed to be doing them. And this isn't a judgment, but they're saying you're not doing them. You're not preparing for them. It's like, but what they're trying to tell you is you've been preparing for this all your life. So, okay, move it over to the side, Bear. Woo, you've been preparing for this all your life. This is the moment. And you need to kind of embrace it. The Jaguar is great magic. It's in many cultures. It's very embraced. It's very powerful spirituality. And this is where you are in the point of your life. So it's either, okay, Hannah, I've seen you here before, so I'm just going to tell it to you. It's like shit or get off the pot. Poop or get off the pot. Okay, let me retract the S word. Poop or get off the pot, okay? And And again, I feel like you're holding back on your potential almost because you're frightened of the power that you hold. And this is not ego. This has got nothing to do about ego, but this has everything to do about abilities, whether it's your ability in relationships, jobs, you know, your ability on your path, if you have special gifts. But it's like, it's empowering. And for whatever reason, they're telling me you're not willing to embrace it. And they're okay with that, but it's almost like you've been wishing for it on one hand and then putting the halt up with the other hand. So I'm being told really loud, you need to just embrace it. There's nothing to be scared about. It will all unfold to you the way it needs to and in the time it needs to, but you need to be open to it. Okay. I hope that resonates with you. Feel free to send me a note over on my public page, Bear Medicinewalker, if you have further questions about empowering yourself. Okay. All right. With that said, I'm going to bring on another guest. Hello, Miss Anan.
Hi, Bear.
Oh,
it's been a while.
Voice.
Oh.
No, I got it. I got you. Yes, it's been a while. I got you. I hear you now. For some reason, there might be a little lag. Maybe because you're, out in California? Is that where you're at right now? Okay. So I am going to, if you will allow me, I will do a card for you and pull a card for you. So just take a breath while I'm shuffling for you and kind of concentrate on whatever it is that you want to think in your head. Don't ask it out loud. And then I'll go from there. It's very interesting today because the energy around you is all on your left-hand side. So for me, left-hand side is masculine energy. So it's like you need to balance a little bit. I feel that, see, and I haven't even pulled you a card yet, but I feel that the masculine energy, like almost like your grr, you know, like your grr is like so much on overdrive right now. You're forgetting about the feminine side. So and folks, it's all about balance. If we're not balanced in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know, our life kind of gets thrown for a loop if we stay in that cycle for too long. And right now, I'm being told that you've been in that cycle for a little bit too long. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, and guess what? Guess what your card is today? The Scorpion. Yeah, the Scorpion. Okay. And folks, for all of you that don't know what the Scorpion represents, it's not really bad, but the Scorpion energy is all about, you might not believe it, but it's all about taking in that poison, taking in that negativity, taking all the stuff. And, you know, scorpions, they don't just sting once. Like if you're around a scorpion, if you've ever been around them, and I actually, believe it or not, I had them in the pet shop, which I wasn't really keen on, but they had them. And, you know, they'll just keep stinging and stinging and stinging and stinging. Okay. So the point of the Scorpion for you is quit grrring and just mutate the energy. Okay. And what happens by mutating the energy, for those that aren't aware of the poisons or the negativity, there's a lot of poison in the world right now. There's a lot of emotional trauma right now. There's a lot of negativity right now. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of racism. There's a lot of bigotry, whatever words you want to put on it. But what we need to do is understand the root of it, where it's coming from, digest it so that we can utilize that to live our own lives in a better manner, a more balanced manner. So what I'm being told really loud is stop letting the poison, okay, rule you, okay, and allow it to mutate so that you can gain knowledge from it. Okay, so add it to your toolkit. And once you do, when you understand it fully, the masculine energy will balance with the feminine energy, and you'll be balanced in a healthier way, and you'll be the light that you're supposed to be for people that are around you. And it's really easy. I know, I'm a freaking bear. I am a freaking grizzly bear. So if I get the grizzly bear standing up, which some of my friends can attest to, I did last month, where I was saying things that it was like a boiling point. Okay, so I had all this stuff, this rage just spewing. Okay. And why? Because I didn't allow the poison to mutate into me, become part of me, so I could better understand the root of where it came. Okay, so you need to let the cap off the pressure cooker. Yeah. And quit letting the thing keep stinging you over and over and over, and learn where it's coming from and what its purpose is in the first place. Because poison is, it kind of triggers change. Okay, in a big way. Okay, so you need to ingest it, and then when you're done with the particular poison, you can spit it out, utilize it to make you stronger, and become, again, they're saying, the light that you're meant to be. Yeah?
And you're absolutely true. And that is something that has been really hard for me to actually come to balance, my feminine and my masculine side. And when you said the phrase left side, I have a heart condition, and all of this mayhem have my arrhythmias going all over the place, and I haven't had this elephant on my left side for the last 4 days.
Not an elephant. An elephant is a nurturing, caregiving, community-based creature. That's not what's there. It's the scorpion.
It's the scorpion.
Pounding you. Okay? You don't need the stress. You don't need that poison. You need to bring balance.
Yeah.
Okay, so people, I can't make this stuff up. I just can't. When spirit gives you stuff, you have to give this message to people. And sometimes people will be really, Anand's not, but sometimes people will be really quiet, and they're like, oh yeah, I ain't telling Bear she's right. I am not saying it. I don't want to say no. And you go, do you resonate with it? And they go, Yeah, you have to, spirit. And again, like I said at the beginning of the hour, what I said at the beginning of the hour is so true. It's not anything more than, I am solely immersed with Creator God. I am connected with Creator God. Creator God gave me this gift, and gave me this gift to assist other people with. Okay? So no matter what your belief is, it's not going to take away the fact that I see and hear what I hear and see, right?
She's calling me out, folks. Continue. Yeah. Continue.
Just a little bit. So we need to do what we're supposed to do. And it's okay to have the emotional roller coaster, because we're all going through it right now, right? We're all going through it. No matter what part of the world you're in, the trauma is real. The PTSD is real. Some people are feeling it more than others. I can't tell you what being in your shoes is like. You can't tell me what walking in my shoes is like. I called my daughter the other day and I said, I am having my PTSD hit me into the wall. And she said, why, Mom? And I'm like, because I'm sitting here watching people that I can do nothing to help them. Okay? I grew up in a household in Detroit in the 60s. I was taught to love everybody. My parents didn't care what race, religion, sex, sexuality. color of your skin, country you came from. That's where I was. That's how I was taught. That's how I was brought up. Didn't matter. This was in the 60s, so this is saying a lot, folks. So I look today and I am weeping because I don't know what to do or say. And so many of us are out there are in the same boat. I don't know. I'm not going to be ignorant to say I know your pain because I don't know your pain. Okay, but when Spirit gives me stuff to give people, that's why I'm here. Okay, that's why I'm here. So thank you, Miss Anand, for popping in on with me and allowing me to give you a short read. And
a call out.
And a call out. And 66666.
She knows.
Ding, ding,
She
ding,
knows. She knows that she has to do that because sometimes I just, sometimes we cannot see. Yes, I know. I know.
Love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Blessings, guys.
Blessings. All right, folks. So let me see. Who else can I do a read for here? Anybody need a card? Okay, I got to put my glasses back on, so I apologize. I'm glad, Hannah, that it registered with you. Let me see if I can get somebody else to give a reading for. Kristen is kind of like running up here. Hi, Kristen. Hannah. Who did I miss? I know I had Margaret. I did a card for. Hi, Miss Lizzie. I love Lizzie. All right. Let's see. Michelle, I got you card. Okay, let me check over on StreamYard on YouTube here. Hi, Miss M's. How are you? I'm going to kind of go down here. Oh, you don't have to come on. Susan Gosling, let me give you a card. I'll be happy to pull a card for you. You don't have to come on. That's just kind of something new that I was trying with some people to give you guys a little bit of insight into what I do. And, when I'm talking to you, there's really nothing to be scared of. It's just you and me talking. Okay. All right, Miss Susan Gosling, let me give you a card. 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and I'm also told Miss Susan's going to get a special deal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and one more pad here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right, we're going to do something a little different for Susan because that's what Spirit's telling me to do. Okay, so your first card that you get is what you've been dealing with to this point. Okay, and what the card is, it's the clownfish, and the clownfish is symbiotic. And right now, this word always gets me tongue-tied. It's an anemone from the saltwater world of the ocean, okay? And they're symbiotic with each other. And what people don't realize is the anemone is actually poisonous to all other fish except the clownfish, okay? So they rely on each other. Okay, so what I'm getting right now, up until this point in like the past, okay, you have had someone there in your life circle, or a situation that you've always been able to rely on. So it could be a situation, it could be a person that you've been relying on, okay? And it's like, almost like it's been the main focus of everything. And it's changed, okay? So right now, walking into your present day, okay, that past relationship that you had, whether it was with a person, a job, or a lifestyle, it's changed. So I feel almost like the rug got pulled out from you a bit, or that you didn't expect it to happen, or you didn't expect it to go down this particular way. Okay, so the present card that you have is the snow goose, okay? And the snow goose is about change and travel, and it's actually my birth totem in January. So it represents kind of a moving, whether it's a moving of not necessarily physically moving like from one house to another, but a moving of a way of thought is what I'm being told for you. So the snow goose is bringing in that right now, today, as of today, in order to move forward on your path and things that are going on with you and things that you have in your head that you're concerned about, you have to look at it in a different manner. You have to change your approach. You have to change the way you think about it. And if you do this and you embrace this and just breathe through it, things will begin again, and they will be okay. And the reason I'm being told again with spirit that things will be okay and you'll be able to rebuild in a different manner is the beaver. Okay. And the beaver is all about, and this is your like future. So this is like what's coming, you're coming into. If you change the way you look at things, and if you change the way your thought pattern is, okay, you will come into a place of rebuilding, but it'll be stronger. And it's almost like you'll be reshoring everything that's made you who you are today, like your foundations. You'll be reshoring up those foundations so that you can build new things and better things. So those are a quick 3 cards for you. Make sure you rewind to check it out, Miss Susan, to see if you need like clarification, or you're kind of like, oh wow, I got 3 cards, and it'll tell you that. So, and again, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that share button. I appreciate all of you being here tonight. I've been 11:11, which is a great number to go out on, 111. I've been here for 1 hour and 11 minutes. I appreciate all of you who came on for a read. I appreciate all of you who have listened. And again, happy anniversary to Ms. Shawn and Bex from Ghost Dimension. And welcome to the family, everybody. Please hit like, subscribe, and come on over to see us on YouTube as well. And for now, it's Bear out. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicinewalker, and I approve of this message.
You may not believe. You may think it's not real.
Is anybody there? What could be haunting this place?
Do spirits really exist? Use your voice and communicate to us.
I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean
Uncover the truth.
on the Ghost Dimension channel.